Hi, this is Donna Jordan with the Dance Collective, and we are back on week 5. It's been a wonderful journey along the way. We've learned so much. We've learned some shine, some body work, partnership, footwork, and for this particular lesson, we're going to do a little bit of a recap. But the biggest thing that's the most exciting is when we actually do some of our movement and footwork to music. It's going to be music that does not include the timing in the background, the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, if you're out somewhere, if you're dancing or you hear that music, it is not going to have that overlay of counting. So what you want to do as a student of salsa is just begin to learn the music and learn when that you start and stop the movements. For in this case, with salsa on 1, we start on the first beat of the music. So, without further ado, we're going to start doing some shines. We'll teach 2 new ones. Then we'll do a bunch of recap with this new music. And if we have time, we'll do maybe a bonus move. All right, so we went over this a little bit in the previous weeks when we talk about musicality and timing. And as I mentioned before, when you're listening to a salsa song that doesn't necessarily have that 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 cued in, so what you have to do is internalize it. There's going to be congas, claves, pianos, so it's just really learning how to recognize the instruments and knowing what time that they play so that we can integrate our dance steps on this music. And for an example, we're going to just listen to some music and we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 so that you can hear what we've been hearing for a while.
Yo vengo de Cuba, conmigo salirán a recogerse con lo grande.
We're going to cut this part.
Que llegó la escuela. Yo
We're going to cut
vengo
this
de
part.
Cuba,
Not yet though.
conmigo salirán a recogerse con
So
lo
I'll do a
grande.
countdown. A countdown. It's 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3.
Conmigo salirán
1, 2, 3.
recogerse con lo grande.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. So once you get that counting, and don't worry, sometimes it just takes a little while. Some songs is very, very difficult to hear that timing in it. So the best thing you can do is you listen to a lot of music and begin to learn that particular style of counting. And keep in mind there are many, many resources when it says finding the 1 in salsa. So in order to really hone that in, we're going to do another shine. And the purpose of a shine is to practice your footwork, practice your body work. So you're going to learn 2 new moves to go to a shine if you're doing some solo dancing. Since we did last lesson the Susie Q, we're going to take that Susie Q and just add another little piece where it's a cross Susie Q. So the way that we do that, we're going to keep our weight on our right foot. We're going to cross the left over the right, then bring it back home, and then do our Susie Q. Let's try that again. So basic is cross, reset, Susie Q. So just like you remember from last lesson, if it goes this way, it's got to go the other way. So going from the top, we do a cross, reset, then we got to switch it, cross, reset, Susie Q. So basically you're going this way and that way. Let's try it a few more times. Here we go. Cross and reset, Susie Q. Cross and reset, Susie Q. Back in the day when I did a lot more performances, normally the head followed wherever you crossed. So that's an option. So let's try that with as we cross, our head goes that direction. And here we go. Cross and reset, Susie Q. Cross and reset, Susie Q. All right. What we're going to do now, before we add on that other shine, we're going to do our basic and then that cross Susie Q. But this time we're going to do it to music that doesn't tell us to count. 5, 6, basic. One more basic. Cross Susie Q. One more basic. Cross Susie Q. Hold it here, hold. Hey! All right. How did that feel? How was that cross Susie Q? Was it okay? Well, moving on. We like to always play with the beats of the music, so we're going to do a step I learned as a syncopated step. So let me just show you what it looks like, then we'll break it down. It's 1, 2, and 3, 5, 6, and 7. Not that difficult, but it's kind of wonky with the footwork. So we're going to take that left foot again. We're going to cross 1, just wait to the back, and 3. Let's try it again. 1, shift back 2, and 3. The and 3 is the one where we cross our right leg over our left leg. Up to tempo. 1, 2, and 3, and then you just repeat. 5, 6, and 7. And how do you get this line here? You just squeeze those inner thighs together and they'll keep you nice and connected. So let's try again. Syncopated step. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and 3. 5, 6, and 7. And a little note I do like a swing. It feels good just to swing that leg instead of placing it, especially if the song is a little faster, because when we started our other movement and our other lessons, the tempo was more of a beginning medium, where this one is a strong medium. So what we'll do now, we'll do a basic, we'll do that rotating, or that what we call cross Susie Q, another basic, to the syncopated. Let's do that first, maybe without music, and then we'll add music at a faster tempo. 5, 6, 7, basic 2, 3, 5, 6, again, 1, 2, 3, cross Susie Q, cross, da, 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 cross, basic 2, basic, gather everything we're going to do next, syncopated step here, 1, 2, and 3, 5, 6, and 7, and hold with the basic. Okay, great. So you practice that without music. Now let's practice that with music, the exact same sequence. We're going to count down. 5, 6, basic. Cross Susie Q. Basic. One more. Syncopated. Basic. We're going to try it one more time, one more basic. Cross Susie Q. Basic. One more basic. Syncopated. Basic. Hold it here. Hold it here. All right. So that shine is done. It was very exciting. Practice that because that helps with that footwork, helps with the timing, listen to the music, working with the little body work. So now we're going to do our bonus move. We know in salsa it's just all about all your rock steps, all your dancing and using your movements to the music and turning. Now we're going to do one of the most fun moves, which really takes up the level of dancing, and it's called a cross body lead. This footwork is one of the first ones where it really doesn't mirror. The partner and the lead, they don't mirror, they do two completely different jobs. We're going to show you first, and then we're going to take our time and break it down. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right there. Okay. Did you see that? Wasn't that cool? What the crossbody does, it just really helps change the direction of the whole dance. So, as a follower, if I go to this side, I am going to go back on the right foot, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to walk across, which doesn't make as much sense unless we face each other. So as a follower, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, just like my rock step. I'm going to walk, walk, and slightly turn in to my shoulder. Switching spots. So everyone touch your left shoulder. That's the direction you're going to be turning into when you do this step. So again, if we face this way, we're going to rock back. Now with our left foot, we're going to walk right, and slowly start turning into our left shoulder. So that now we have completely switched spots. One last time. with the counts is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. Resetting. We're going to let Noah explain, as the follower is doing that step across his body, what he's doing.
As the follower takes a step back, you'll be taking a step forward with your left foot, stepping forward, then turning sideways to let her cross you, then doing a simple back rock step, ending her on the other side. So practicing it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
So, if we face each other from this angle without touching, and we do it both together, it will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Great. Now keep in mind the switch spot. The only reason we keep changing is I want to make sure you see me cross the body instead of doing it on the other side, because you can flip it both angles, it doesn't matter. We're going to stop on 3. With my many years of teaching, I just recall where I had hang-ups and problems, or my students encountered those, was normally on 3. So we're going to freeze on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Notice this. I am perpendicular to him. I'm still behind him. I'm not all the way up here. I'm all the way back. My weight is somewhere either centered or on my right foot, because I'm about to go past. We're going to do 5, 6, 7 nice and slow. 5, 6, 7. So that's a nice general way. Basically, the lead gets out of my way as I come around. Here. And it's the same thing if we're now in closed position, like when we mentioned partnership the last session, so much on partnership. It's the same thing. We go back, and then he takes around, and here we go. And then you go back to your basic or wherever other move you want to know. The main reason I crossbody lead, change direction. So what we'll do, we'll switch positions. We'll start the music just so we can be in tune with music we're counting in our heads. And we'll do 2 crossbody leads in a row. 5, 6, here we go. Crossbody lead 2. All right, that was so very, very exciting. That is when your dance starts taking a higher level, because now you're using more direction instead of being constantly in front of your partner. And from that move, people have asked me, oh, so it's only like 6 or 7 moves? And I'm like, no. It is 6, 7 foundational moves, and from there you go higher and higher. You do more and more turns, so they just evolve to something a little more complicated than where we are now. But these are definitely foundational. I've seen over about 20 years of dancing salsa. Now, what we're going to do now is a total recap from week 1 to week 5. We're going to first dance all the moves. If we remember, there were basics, there were side steps, diagonal, let's see, I turned, he turned, and then our newest move is crossbody lead. So we're going to first dance them facing each other without even touching. Like you might be taking this whole course without anybody else. That's all good, because in order to dance properly with a partner dance, you still should know what your body is doing, and then you allow someone to help change your direction or introduce a turn to you. So maybe the first time we'll do it without music, and then we'll add to music. Okay. So we're going to do a whole nice little sequence of moves, probably about 2 of each one. We're going to do our basic. We're going to go side to side. We're going to do another basic diagonal. Maybe another basic, I'm going to turn, and this is a right turn or an outside turn. Another basic, then the lead is going to turn, another basic, and then we're going to do a crossbody lead. And guess what? You switch directions, and if you have more time, you just do it all over again in a new direction. But for now, we're going to stop on that other side. And is this a sequence? Does everyone do this? Are these the only moves? No, they're just the foundation, and this is what you drill so you can go to a higher level. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, basic 2. One more basic. 1, 2, 3. Side to side. Come to us. Go away. Come to us. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 5. One more basic. Diagonal. So we're opening up. We're opening back. Open it to you. Basic 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic. He's going to turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic. Cross body leave. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and hold. Okay, so now we are going to do all of that movement with our song of the day at a nice jaunty timing. I'll still call it though. 5, 6, basic 2. Side. Basic. Diagonal or cumbia. Basic. I turn. He's gonna turn. Cross body lead. All right, for a little added bonus at the end, the more you dance, you take all those foundational moves, then you just start to add them together. And we're just going to show just a little tiny demo of where this can go in a very little time using our music. That. This concludes our 5-week mini lesson in salsa dancing. You can always reach us and visit Facebook Leonardtown Salsa. Also, in addition to salsa, we teach African, we teach ballroom dancing, wedding dancing, hip hop, just a whole gamut with the Dance Collective. So stay tuned, because we will have some upcoming classes in July. I also do privates as well. So I just want to throw that out there. If you wanted more of a personal experience, feel free to hit us up at Leonardtown Salsa for now. All right, and have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.